Galatians chapter 2 verses 11 to 16. Douay Rheims 1899 American edition 11. But when Cephas was come to Antioch, I withstood him to the face, because he was to be blamed. 12 For before that some came from James, he did eat with the Gentiles. But when they were come, he withdrew and separated himself, fearing them who were of the circumcision. 13 And to his dissimulation the rest of the Jews consented, so that Barnabas also was led by them into that dissimulation. But when I saw that they walked not uprightly unto the truth of the gospel, I said to Cephas before them all, If thou, being a Jew, livest after the manner of the Gentiles, and not as the Jews do, how dost thou compel the Gentiles to live as do the Jews? 15 We by nature are Jews, and not of the Gentiles sinners. 16 But knowing that man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Jesus Christ, we also believe in Christ Jesus, that we may be justified by the faith of Christ, and not by the works of the law, because by the works of the law no flesh shall be justified. The word of the Lord. Mark chapter 5 verses 24 to 34. Douay Rheims 1899 American edition 24 And he went with him, and a great multitude followed him, and they thronged him. 25 And a woman who was under an issue of blood 12 years, 26 And had suffered many things from many physicians, and had spent all that she had, and was nothing the better, but rather worse. 27 When she had heard of Jesus, came in the crowd behind him, and touched his garment. 28 For she said, If I shall touch but his garment, I shall be whole. 29 And forthwith the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of the evil. 30 And immediately Jesus, knowing in himself the virtue that had proceeded from him, turning to the multitude, said, Who hath touched my garments? 31 And his disciples said to him, Thou seest the multitude thronging thee, and sayest thou, Who hath touched me? 32 And he looked about to see her who had done this. 33 But the woman fearing and trembling, knowing what was done in her, came and fell down before him, and told him all the truth. 34 And he said to her, Daughter, thy faith hath made thee whole. Go in peace, and be thou whole of thy disease. The Gospel of the Lord.